O5-13. A note on O5-13. A number of reports have indicated that the Foundation did not start with 13 O5 Council members. Most reports indicate that the original O5 Council numbered 12, though some go higher, including mention of O5 Council members being granted numbers and assigned to specific SCP-001 objects. Others indicate it still numbers only 12, with number 13 a work of disinformation. Other reports indicate an O5-13 was added after the fact due to the number 13 gaining modern occult significance and therefore power. And in practical terms, a tiebreaker vote was required once too often. Several of these options may be true. These reports reflect this lack of clarity. O5-13, the tiebreaker. O5-13 does not exist. Everyone outside the O5 Council is told he exists, and memos are created under O5-13's name, but O5-13 exists only as a tiebreaker vote. O5-13's vote is rotated between each O5 Council member, starting at 1 and passed up a number each time a tiebreaker vote is required and used. Holding O5-13's vote is required to access a few selected databases. This knowledge may be attached to O5-13's vote, and wiped from the holder's memory when the vote is passed on, or it may simply comprise access to 13's unique databases. O5-13, Tamlin. Either male or gender fluid, reports differ, may be relevant to anomalous traits. Unknown descent, reports differ, may be relevant to anomalous traits. Unknown origin. Age unknown. Tall, red-headed. Per these reports, the tiebreaker reports are accurate. However, O5-13 does exist, despite his vote not being held by himself. Original identity: Dr. Joseph Tamlin. Holds only an advisory position by necessity. Is an anomalously altered human existing in a temporally destabilized state, partially unstuck in time. Acts as a fail-safe for restoring 13's vote to its proper bearer, should it be compromised. Some reports, not all, indicate drastic shifts in appearance, race, and gender, but the presence of red hair, whether natural or colored, remains consistent. Unknown relevance, possible perception alteration issues or literal shape-shifting. Occupies a room, or rooms, in Tamlin House, a hidden location related to SCP-1590. Appears to be bound to the location. Does not usually participate directly in O5 Council meetings, but observes most of them, not necessarily synchronously. Shows what you know. O5-13, the Meddler. Male. European descent. American origin. Mid-30s. No unusual appearance. Most reports of O5-13 result from the conflicts he starts or becomes involved in, due to inter-office gossip from other O5's personal staff. No one outside the O5 Council appears to be aware of this O5 member's role in the Foundation. The role he generally seems to play in practice is interfering with other O5 members' projects. Known for ranting about how other O5 members, and lower-ranked Foundation personnel, are not running operations correctly. Not a particularly popular O5 Council member. Surprisingly, reports do not indicate many assassination attempts. O5-13, AI complex. Personal traits not applicable. O5-13 is an artificial intelligence construct. This AI construct, using a variety of anomalous technological and non-technological methods, is supposedly able to take all factors relevant to the Foundation's goals and make a recommendation on any major course of action. Due to certain consequences, whether occult, resource-based, or simply bureaucratic, of making use of this AI construct, it is only employed when the O5 Council must break a tie on a non-trivial matter. Further details have been remarkably hard to attain even by esoteric methods. Whether or not this version of O5-13 exists, there are secrets behind this thing that the Foundation wishes especially to be kept. O5-13, Death. Gender unknown. Descent unknown. Origin unknown. Age unknown. Appearance unknown. One of the more outlandish reports on a possible O5-13, claims that death itself was bound by the O5 Council in the early 19th century. Per these reports, the slot of O5-13 was created for death in the first place. Euphemistically referred to as the other overseer. Death is both a member and a prisoner of the O5 Council. It can cast a vote as normal. However, it is imprisoned by the rest of the Council, and by a majority vote of the O5 Council, the Council can control it. Death apparently otherwise carries out its functions as normal. SCP-006 does not exist. The longevity of O5s actually stems from O5-13. By majority vote, they can order O5-13 to stay its hand from any council member or indeed anyone in the world, though using this power for non-council members seems to temporarily weaken Death's chains, and is therefore rarely used. When used, it is typically on a mass scale. SCP-2000 and similar anomalous items also do not exist, and are used as cover for every time that Council has voted to utilize O5-13's power to return most of the world's population back to life. Unknown connection, if any, to SCP-2935. O5-13, the activist. Male. South Asian descent. Sikh origin. Appears to be about 50. Formerly affiliated with Zeroth Anti-Cult Regiment, a colonial regiment in British India. Signatory of the Forbidden City Convention if the Persian is not present. Major advocate for a meritocratic administration within the Foundation. Known to have formed an informal voting bloc with O5-11 and O5-12 to pursue racial equality within the Foundation. Also known to have voted with O5-1 for many operational matters. Known O5-1 prior to the Forbidden City Convention. Perhaps a puppet for O5-1 to gain an additional vote in the O5 Council? Perhaps in exchange for said meritocratic administration? O5-13, the Persian. Male. Middle Eastern descent. Iranian origin. Appears to be about 70. Shia Muslim. Formerly an independent consultant on anomalous matters for the Ottoman Empire. Signatory of the Forbidden City Convention, if the activist is not present. Knows O5-7 prior to the Forbidden City Convention. Holds strong suspicion towards O5-1. In charge of the autonomous administration of the Greater Middle East, a sub-organization of the Foundation based in the Middle East. Him and the AAGME do not exist in realities where the activist exists. In fact, I can't seem to find ORIA or its equivalent in realities where the Persian takes up O5-13. AAGME and ORIA, counterparts. Resembles ORIA founding member, Jibril Mani, in realities where the activist is present instead. O5-13, the Pedestrian. Male. Latin American descent. Late 50s. No unusual appearance. O5-13's special connection to the anomalous gives him a perspective no other council member could begin to fathom. While normalcy confirmation meetings require 11 members for quorum, no meeting is allowed to proceed without O5-13's attendance. Additionally, he is the only member of the original O5 Council to survive the Caesar incident. Investigation into the nature of the incident and O5-13 is still ongoing.